Hello everybody and welcome to Retro Ratchet. So in today's video we're going to see if we can make a replacement panel for this. And it's all totally rot free. No, so I was only joking about that. Yeah, full of white body filler again. Using simply some sheet steel and a couple of tools, or maybe an angle grinder as well. Stay tuned if you want to see how I do it. Right, front wing's off. That wasn't too bad actually. A wee bit tricky just with that bonnet bracket because we're leaving the bonnet on. But anyway, right, let's have a wee look down here. So this in the face of it looks alright, but looks like the phantom glass fibre has been in here as well. You can see evidence of that there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig down this whole section here to see if we've got any metal working to do there. And we'll definitely dig into the bottom of that outer sill as well. Because actually, in retrospect, thinking about it, the outer sill will need to be repaired first before the inner, I would say. So, wish us luck. Can't explain how disappointed I am that somebody's actually went to all the effort of just filling everything full of white body filler. It's a bit pathetic, to be fair. Let's have a wee look under here at the sill. Yeah, so the outer sill's a mess as well. Let me figure out what I'm going to do with that. It's all dented at the front. I got some holes under there as well. So it's a matter of figuring out where we start first. It could actually well be this area first. Cut this out here because this isn't particularly strong. It's all hold along there. So maybe what we should do is cut that out. Yeah, only goes along to there. I think we should cut that out and then remake that, and then we've got one solid piece, and then we can just start recreating everything from there. Maybe this one next. Next layer removed, we have this. So this is probably going to be quite a challenge to replicate this. I actually done similar on the Maestro Turbo. I've also got the mount there for the wing. This is 2 layers has actually come away, but yeah, this is beyond repair. So we're just going to have to try and make something. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's not 100% identical to original, as long as it does the same job and it's as strong. That part that's come away with it is part of this structure that comes down here. It's maybe just some kind of strengthening plate. So I'm going to need to work that one out, what we're doing there. Right, we have a shape now that remotely resembles what we're looking to try and copy. It's going to need a few bits added on, but we'll transpose that onto the metal now. Right, there we go. So there's our cuts and our bends all marked into that. We'll get that cut out now, and then we'll have a go at starting to shape it. Right, wish us luck on this one. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do it. It's kind of a complex shape. Right guys, we're getting very close to having this plate finished. Here's how it's looking. I know it kind of looks a wee bit weird, but trust me, it's very close. That was the one I done yesterday that I made a bit of an of, so yeah, we'll talk about that one. So that's where we are at. We've got that front edge done, we've got that edge done there, that's meeting up with there, roughly where it needs to be. It's not a perfect contour. We'll be able to adjust it slightly when it's on. Then we also have this to fill up here, which I'm going to go and do now. And then that will just be an extra little bit that I weld in afterwards. Right, that's that joined up. You can put a wee bit more weld on that side. Right, morning folks. Update on KITT. Rubber plate. So this was the original that I cut off, at worse for wear. This is the one over the last few days I've been trying to make up to replicate it. So it's obviously not a perfect replication, but I think it's not too bad. So that's what it looks like on. There's obviously going to be quite a bit of fettling. Goes on once it's welded on, like this part here, trim the bottom, that kind of stuff, and then close off that top area there. But that's a bit of a close-up. What I ended up doing was just cutting down there, and then I've just welded in just a little filler section. We've got some holes there for plug welds to go into that panel. That obviously for the bottom part, and the rest will just be seam sealed. Wish us luck. Right, and there we have it, guys. What do you think then? I don't think that's too shabby. We've also got this extra piece to fit in later, but that's no problem. I'm going to put a wee bit more weld in there and then smooth that off. I'm not going to grind these back that much. I want to leave those welds as strong as possible. But there we have it, tidy off the bottom as well. I think that's pretty successful. Right guys, last wee plate that's going in today is this one. It's going to fit in there, and I'm just going to knock that bottom half over. There is a bit of finishing off to do on the inside, but I do have other floor work to do, so I'm not going to worry about that. But yeah, get that hopefully slotted in place, and then that will finish that off. Right guys, and that's that area all finished off now. That wee patch in there. As you can see, I haven't bothered to clean up any of the welds yet. Put a wee bit extra in there, and the 3 plug welds that I forgot to do for those of you that are eagle-eyed, that's them now sorted. There's also a wee bit of finishing off inside, but we'll get that when we do the rest of the floor section. But that was a bit of a mammoth task, but at least it is done. Right then, so all I've done here is I've just taken the high spots off. I haven't really went to town apart from those. I've flatted those ones off because the wing's going to be sitting on there when that's bolted on. So leave me some comments. Is this how you would have done it, or would you have done it a different way? Hi everyone, and welcome back to Retro Ratchet. So tonight we're going to take a look at KITT again. We're going to work our way up this A pillar here. Let's zoom in on that. Might not be able to see it very well, but yeah, tiniest little hole in there. So we're going to dig that out. Have a closer look at that and see how much rot we can find and hopefully sort it. Right, there we have it. That's all that seam sealer removed there. So what do we think, guys? Put in the comments. It seemed to be this area rather than this. There's all probably much thinner metal there, maybe. I'm gonna have a wee dig about down there as well. So I don't know, I mean, access from inside would be the ideal place to do this, but I'm never going to get up there. So what I'll probably do, I'll probably cut out down there like that, give herself a bit of access, and then cut out that rear panel, replace it, and then weld that back in. I can't think of many other ways of doing that. Right, and there we have it. That's it all cut out, so that's a sensible amount cut out. You could keep on going forever trying to hunt it down, but that's all solid there now. Looking at that, I obviously cut it a bit wider this side so we can do this properly. So we'll get on with making a wee repair panel for that, and then we'll close that back up, and then hopefully that will be that section done. And there we have it. That looks a wee bit tidier. As you can see, I added a wee bit welding there. That is perfectly flat now. Really pleased with that. So we'll get some weld through primer on that, and then we'll get the next plate made up. Right guys, next part in the KITT metalworking saga is this. We're just going to put in that little lip there that we cut out yesterday to get access to the bit of the rear. So this should be dead simple to do this one. Right, so that's a decent fit. We'll tidy that up and then we will get that welded in. Well, in fact, we'll get some holes drilled so we can plug weld it, then we'll weld it in. Right, there we have the finished article. 3 plug welds in the middle and, well, it's best as seam as I can get round the outside. So we'll clean it up now and then we'll get some paint over it. And there we have it, another plate on, although it was a tiny plate, so it probably doesn't count. But another step closer.